Hey guys, it's Yaga here. I was tagged again by my buddy Dave over at Everyday Geek TV to do a fun Music Defined tag. I'm going to be answering 5 questions about music. This should be fun. Well, isn't it obvious? Metal music! Yeah! I love metal music and rock genres for the most part. I love classic rock. Could care less about country music. Got my truck, got my girl. I respect everything. I listen to everything from Tom Petty all the way to Slipknot. I actually have 2 for this. A memorable song and a meaningful song. The memorable song is Paradise City by Guns N' Roses. I was 5 years old in kindergarten rocking out to this song. It was like one of the first heavy metal rock songs I ever heard. Meaningful song would have to be Mama, I'm Coming Home by Ozzy Osbourne. That song just puts a tear in my eye. To pick my top 5 albums, these are the albums that I can put on and listen to and enjoy every single song on the album. Number 5 is Master of Puppets by Metallica. It's my favorite Metallica album. The song Master of Puppets is badass. This album is what got me into Metallica and branching out into different kinds of rock music. Number 4 would be Far Beyond Driven by Pantera. Pantera was one of the only heavy bands I listened to from like my young years to teenage years. I was devastated after Dimebag Darrell was gunned down on stage, and very disappointed I was never able to see Pantera live. Number 3 on this list is going to be No More Tears by Ozzy Osbourne. Anytime I was sad, depressed, I would just plug in this album and sit back and cry. Number 2 has to be Slipknot, their self-titled first album. It's aggressive, brutal, and raw, and I love it. My number 1 top album would have to be LD50 by Mudvayne. I remember seeing Mudvayne open up for Slipknot way back in April of 2000 at the Congress Theater in Chicago. It was my first actual concert. I knew these guys were going to be huge, and I've been a fan ever since. I can't say that I have a favorite band or artist because I love so many types of music, but what I can say is I've had favorite artists or bands at different points of my life. From the ages of 5 to 12, it was hair metal bands like Guns N' Roses, Firehouse, and gangster rap like Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. Yes, I listened to Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. Nothing but a G-thing, baby. From the ages of 12 to 16, it was bands like Metallica, Pantera, and Ozzy Osbourne. From 16 to 21, it was bands like Slipknot and Mudvayne, Disturbed, Korn. I don't know what else. Today, some of the bands that I listen to the most are All That Remains, Meshuggah. If you've never checked out Meshuggah, you are missing out. They have some of the weirdest timing, and as a musician, you can't help but respect this band. It's like having a motorcycle revving right next to you kind of metal. The very first album I received was Aerosmith, Get a Grip. It was the first CD I got. I had just gotten a CD Walkman as well. They were pieces of crap. I got it for Christmas, and I think the first album I didn't necessarily buy, but I stole it from my sister, was in fact Appetite for Destruction by Guns N' Roses. I think I just borrowed it and never gave it back. So there you have it, guys. This has been the Music Defined tag. Thanks, Dave, again for tagging me, and now it's time for me to tag some other YouTubers. Let's go with Kalo Dano, Earn the Worm, Lego Doran, Joe Manganaro's House of Horrors, and let's change it up and do Horror Addicts. After completing this video, I realized there are a lot of bands I left off. So, here's some honorable mentions I forgot to mention! Pretty please.